Hello there. Christmas is rapidly approaching, so I thought that for December, the music I play will all have a Christmas theme. This first piece is a favourite of mine, though I've only recently discovered the name of the composition and composer. It's the Carol Symphony by Victor Hely-Hutchinson, and I will play for you an excerpt from one of the movements which may be familiar to you. Hely-Hutchinson was born in Cape Town, the son of the last governor of the Cape Colony. His early life was spent in both South Africa and England. He was something of a child prodigy and had composed many pieces before the age of 10. His parents published some of these in 1909. Following school studies, he decided to read history at Oxford, but after just 1 year switched to study music at the Royal College of Music. He joined the BBC in 1926 as a conductor, pianist and accompanist, and then went on to become the Professor of Music at the University of Birmingham, before returning once again to the BBC around the end of the Second World War. During the long winter of 1947, Hely-Hutchinson decided to save fuel, which was still rationed at the time, and so refused to switch on the radiators in his office. He developed a cold which became pneumonia, and he died shortly after, at the age of just 45. His music is mostly forgotten, but he wrote much incidental music for plays, theatre and radio, along with orchestral pieces and songs. The Carol Symphony is possibly his best-known work, composed in 1927. The 4 movements of the piece are based on Christmas carols. The third movement, which I will play an excerpt from, is based on the carol The First Nowell. I became familiar with this music as it was used in the opening titles of the television adaptation of John Masefield's book for children, The Box of Delights, first aired in 1984. In fact, the same music was used in previous radio adaptations of the book, and so the music has become synonymous with the story. The opening bars are wonderfully eerie, with the violins playing a version of the Coventry Carol. This then develops into the familiar tune of The First Nowell. He cleverly uses the theme in canon, building to a wonderful climax and then peacefully fading away. I have transcribed the full orchestral score for 12 violins. The most challenging aspect is to replicate the harp, which is a key part of this piece. This required me to learn a new technique for plucking the strings, or pizzicato. While plucking the strings with multiple fingers is a common occurrence for guitar players, it is very rare for violinists to need to pluck the string with anything other than the index finger. Combine that with the high register and it makes this piece very challenging to play. But I think it sounds wonderful and I hope you enjoy it.